This is John Black, Super Chemist. This is just a disclaimer to let you know that this video is not intended to be imitated. No parts of it should not be copied or done by you or anybody. It's just for educational and maybe entertainment purposes to watch. That's it. I don't condone anyone repeating anything in the video. Well, some chicken. I haven't really turned on the heat. I've been there like 3 hours or something. But I turned it on like 2 or 3 times and just for like a minute. Because it's not bubbling bad, but I've just had enough bad luck this month. I mean, that's what, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it looks like it's boiling just slightly. So that's got to be hydrogen coming out. But anyway, since I'm doing that, remember I got this going all the way up to the top. And the hose comes out over there, down to here to this first 3-neck ground bottom flask. This is empty, but it's on an ice bath. And then comes out here and goes to the next round bottom flask, right? And then, I don't know if you saw that or not, but it was bubbling. You see that bubbling? Anyway, then it's going to come back up. So remember, it comes up here, and I put a hose on there. This is open, this is closed. So it comes all the way down here, around here. I don't even know if I've got you on camera, and there's this big gallon jug. Right? I got it all the way down. There's nothing in there. So I got it, that's where it ends up at. And then on top of that, in the lid, I'm going to jam it up with paper. Not a lot of paper. You gotta let the hydrogen get out, you know what I mean? Most of that hole I'm going to plug up. Still has a teeny tiny gap right there. But it has to go through all that crap. You know what I mean? Where's it? All the way over here now. This gallon. In there, and you know what I mean? And it's getting scrubbed right here. And this one right here. I got some sodium hydroxide and water in there. And this is empty for suckback. I also put something in this about 1 inch high. Cause it's the last thing. Because I figure there's so much hose. You know, I got plenty of place to go. As soon as I did the last clip, I said screw it, and because I just did this bubbler and all this stuff. I was like, it's been sitting here all day for hours. Because I've basically been doing like 4 or 5 other experiments. And so I was like, screw it. I'm going to just reflux it or whatever. If it boils over, I was prepared because I had this ready. Looks like an angle. Put it on the floor, maybe you can see it better. That way, I got it. See right here. Here's the pot. Go up. There's a cap right here. I can take that cap off, put this in, and I got this face here. I just run it right into it. I can't. I'm holding the camera, so I can't. Whatever. But I just run it right into it. I went out to worry if it foamed or not. So I'm refluxing it right now. I've been refluxing it for like 5 minutes or something like that, or a minute actually. It's actually not even up to the condenser yet, but almost. Well, I shut it off. I don't think it worked, man. I don't know why, but it's all gray. There's no green. Looks like clear water with gray stuff in it. The only reason I stopped is because it's started to get like a brown tint to it. I don't know what that means. I think it's time to at least filter it to see what it looks like once I get that metal crap out. But it stinks bad. Anyways, I got so many people to watch it. Last time, I thought it was just a BS video, putting up. So I didn't really recrystallize anything or whatever. I was like, this is it. You got to recrystallize it, and you'll have yourself a good product. So I'm going to actually do it on this video. I don't know if I'm going to put the vacuum on. I may just cover this up with aluminum. We'll see how bad this is. So it did work. Well, you can see that. It's green. It actually look like beautiful crystals. Yeah. Ain't that bad. I'll turn it on for a sec. This I'm going to put some really hot water in and get it out of there. Actually, maybe I'll just break it up. Oh, that's why they look white. Alright, well, I'm going to filter the rest of this out of here and I'll get back to you. Well, once I filtered it about 3 or 4 times, the smell kind of went away. It's very faint, but I still want to distill it a little bit just to basically get the water off of there. Now I'm going quick with this distillation. I just want the water out. But I noticed the pot's starting to turn brown a little bit. I don't know if stuff's getting oxidized to iron 3 sulfate or what the deal is. So I threw a little chunk of iron in there, chunk, not powder. And I was hoping maybe if that was the problem, maybe the iron would help reduce it back or stop the oxidation up to iron 3. See, that's my receiving flask. Okay, up in the top there, guys, they're just coming in. Boom. I'm going to get it up to a stream in there, but you can see a little brownish at the bottom there. It was a better color green before. Okay, I already started filtrating, but you can see it turned into like this milky color here. Look at how it filtered that. It's filtering this nice and green. Well, you can't really see that, but see the difference in the color. But as soon as it started pre-sipping like that, I took it off, and this I already had this preheated in the oven, these 2 pieces here. Anyways, I'm going to filter that off. What the heck is that now? It's yellow. Is it iron 3 sulfate? Look down here. Here's the green, man. It's beautiful green. It's like scope. Mouthwash. Look up here. Oh, that turned out. I knew there was some brown crap in there. I don't know if you can see that. There's already crystals forming. Basically dumped that. See, it's up right above it, upside down. There. And as soon as I poured it in there, I started to have crystals come out to cool down. So let's go with it with that. Once this cools down, I'll put it in the refrigerator and the freezer. I don't know if that's... It's like ice floating on the water. Anyways, this here, that's that stuff I dug out of the filter. Check this out on the bottom of this. That's when I left the thing upside down, around bottom flask upside down, so I could let it leak in, and I forgot about it, and I left it here. Look at the little stalagmites or stalactites at the bottom there. They just... Alright, I put that in the refrigerator after it cooled down enough, and then I put it in the freezer for a little bit. Now I'm going to put it in this. I'm going to dry that on a pump for a little bit, and I'll get back to you. Alright, it's not completely dry, but that's it. Well, there it is. That's about 120 grams. That's anhydrous, or pretty much anhydrous. And I think it was 150 grams or something like that I was supposed to get if I got 100% yield. So that's not bad. I'm unsure really about the metal that I use because I have a bunch of bags of metal and none of them are labeled. So I'm going to do another video, a part 3 kind of, on how to test this to make sure that it is iron 2 sulfate. And I'll test I'll test that brown stuff too, make sure it's iron 3 sulfate. Keep in mind, if you watch my other video where I make iron 2 sulfate, that copper, there kept being brown stuff coming out every time I heated it up. You know what I mean? Trying to get the water off. The green would turn brown, I'd filter it out, and I'd put it back onto the radiator and then heat back up and more brown precip would come out. And I was thinking that was the copper. It was just so fine I couldn't get it out, you know. Now I see it was really just oxidizing. This must oxidize so easily up to the iron 3 that it's unreal. The lighting is so yellow in here. I wanted to get another picture of this. This is actually white, maybe with a slight green tint. So slight that you're like, you don't know if you're imagining it or not. But this is white crystals, they're not yellow. Anyways, always remember, science is great.